Hi again, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. You know, when you wake every day and spend those waking moments thinking about ways that humans are being abused in this life and seeking to see if there are any possibilities that we can free ourselves to live according to the way we were created, then it means that you're just constantly on it. And so things are constantly coming to you. And so as I'm focusing most of the day, something stays on my mind that says, wouldn't it be nice if we could become what we might call corruption proof? Corruption proof. I think about that because I notice now they have started saying that artificial intelligence is being used to mislead people about who is saying something, what is being said, etc., at a time when people really are far from trusting one another now. I mean, trust is something that's major. It's a great, great commodity. And so this happening, and then you got all of the people at odds with one another, and you think about all of the ugliness that comes from it. I call it representative of corruption. When you look at it, you look at lying. That comes from corruption. Cheating, all from corruption. Stealing, from corruption. Killing, from corruption. Murder, from corruption. All of these things, hatred, from corruption. All of these things build from corruption. And you think about this corruption stuff. How does corruption involve people? Well, you think about really when corruption hits you, it's basically, for the most part, dealing with those things that are common amongst you. I mean, things that probably uniquely you dealing with it. Nobody might not even recognize that it's happening unless it's really causing them some pain as you take it from them to utilize it for your own benefit. But these things that are common amongst each other, you know, when they're being denied and you can see that the results of it, the things that I just mentioned, and you say, wait, they are telling us all the time what's going on. So how do we deal with it? How do we take away the need for a person to lie? How do we take away the need for a person to steal? What do we do for those things that are common amongst us as people? Corruption proof. Well, everything we've tried have failed. Some things we tried do better than it had been, but nothing works for it all. And that is because we never intend for it to work for it all. We just don't. You see, ladies and gentlemen, when it gets down to the real nitty-gritty, the truth of the matter is, and I'm sure it happens this way for all nations, they are crooked. Crooked meaning that the things that I just mentioned are some of the results, the lying, the cheating, the pain, and the suffering. That's why I say they're crooked. And this is the evidence that they're crooked. But when you think about America, and I'm speaking to Americans, and I know this medium will allow other people everywhere else to hear this as well. Might probably won't, but it is available to them. But I want you to know that what I'm saying about my own country is the same thing that I'm saying about your country. Your country could be better than my country or worse. Either way, we are all screwed up. But I'm saying to my country, we know our foundation. We know how we conquered America. We really do. We know there's nothing good about it. We know what we did. And when I say we, I'm talking about the people who got the power. I'm not talking about everybody in America, even though they played some part in it. But I'm talking about those who were who caused the lying, the ones who benefited, the ones who stole. That's what I'm talking about. The ones who, let me just put it blankly, stole the natives' land. Just took it. Took the natives and swept them off somewhere. You think that was righteous? You think that anything that comes from that, where you have swept these people off their land and now you got your little kingdom built, you think that's God blessed you? That's the devil blessed you. And then you come around and you take other people and you beat them down into slavery, beat them down into slaves. And you know, we know what slaves are. And you do it, and it doesn't matter to you. You use it. You use it. And then generations pass, generation come, generation go, and they still right there doing the same. You're still using them from the day you started to this very day today. People being abused. That's America's history. And then you look around and say how great America is. But you look at America's foundation. Look at America's foundation. If you look at America's foundation, which America refused to fix, which it doesn't matter how many times people protest, it doesn't matter how many times people cried out. Rather than fix stuff, you did more lying, you did more cheating, you did more stealing, you did more hatred, more racism, more bigotry, more war. All of this stuff, nothing to fix anything. And so what do you expect to happen? You expect to always keep shining in the stars talking about I'm up here with you? No. Eventually there's going to come a Donald Trump. There's going to come a George Wallace. There's going to come other people that just filled with hate because this is how the society affected them. It created this. Why? Because these things exist and we didn't fix it. And today we're sitting here talking about something else other than fixing it. If we know why our problems exist, fix it. Nobody looking for some law to pretend like we're doing something. Fix it. Stop giving us that fake medication. Fix it. And who am I talking about? Fix it. I'm talking about the American people. I'm not talking about white folks fix it. I'm not talking about men fix it. I'm not talking about this or that. I say Americans fix it. Man, and how do you fix it? Well, I started out by talking about corruption proof. How do you think things corruption proof? By engaging everybody in the process. Let everybody participate in the process of eliminating that which causes those other kinds of things to occur. And once you do that, everybody's done it together. Everybody is a part of it. Everybody's sharing it. Nobody got a reason to lie, cheat, steal, and all that other stuff we talk about. We don't have to do that. Why? Because we've made up our minds. We've changed our minds. And we're doing those things that leads to a different strategy in life. Oh, my friends. That is what is happening. So they had an expression once that goes, everything works together for good for those that what? Are seeking it. Those that are seeking good, it works together for them. So everyone must participate. You know, all those people who out there saying things fail, didn't work for me, I might be a crook now, I'm in prison because of this. But now you take these people, give them the opportunity, exploit the fact that they got the opportunity to be who and what they want to be. And they are not alone. They got the whole nation saying, I'm with you. So what if you need education? I'm with you. Everything's for you. If you need health care, I'm with you. Everything's for you. You need housing, I'm with you. Everything, I'm with you. That's what we do. We with you. Making care of business. Because we with you. When you need us, we with you. When you want us, we with you. When you desire, we're with you. So that's what we're talking about, my friends, eliminating these things that causes corruption. So we don't have any need for the corruption, those things that are coming amongst us. But that doesn't mean that some form of corruption won't exist. Something is going to happen. I hope it doesn't. Maybe this will be the chain, at least we're hoping, that it will be the thing that teaches us how to eliminate. Won't have those different things happening otherwise. For instance, there's another rule that's in the book, I think, said thou shalt not commit adultery or fornication, stuff like this. Don't be going after another man's wife or going after another woman's husband, stuff like this. You know, these things might occur. That's corruption as well. But usually those corruptions are motivated by something else that has something to do which is common amongst us. And I'm not just talking about sex. But when we've dealt with those things, when we can laugh and smile and be happy with ourselves, be happy with those that we're with, and we don't have that motivation to be trying to find some satisfaction somewhere else. Why? Because we walk in satisfaction. We help make satisfaction. We are part of satisfaction. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying, what I'm talking to you all of these years about is making things right. And when we get the opportunity, make stuff corruption proof. As we fix it, it will become corruption proof. And we're asking all of the people, all of us sinners, all of us white sinners, all of us black sinners, all of us Democratic and Republican sinners, all of the Trump sinners, and all of the me sinners to come together and throw the sin off and let us do the right thing. I know that sounds crazy. Yeah. But why not? We live in crazy. I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you want to make sure that everything is taken care of, let us all participate. Let every last one of us have some ownership in it. We are a family living in one house called Earth. And we are working it out together so we can all smile every morning and go to bed feeling real good. Until next time, Eddie Marcus say, next time.